Welcome to my vlog. I'm Chuck. This is for twistedbezel.com, which is about watches, gear, and the great outdoors, and now motorcycles and cameras, all of which are gear for the great outdoors. So this is my B-roll camera. I'm shooting with the Lumix GH5. This is a Lumix GX85, and it's awesome. The only, it shoots 4K, it looks like a little Leica from a rangefinder, and it has a little L for Leica in the corner. Only problem with it is you cannot connect an external microphone, which I finally got and I'm using right now, which hopefully this sounds good. That and also the screen doesn't flip around to the front, so, but that's not a big problem because as long as you are looking at the lens, you can see what's in there. But right here are the two little microphones, and that's all you get to shoot with. So I used it this weekend on a moto camping trip, and there was a lot of wind noise. Alright, this is Lance Corporal Ryan W. Martin. Only death can stop me from doing what I love, and it's a damn good thing I'm excellent at it. Professional speeder, dumbass, it says. Rider of BMWs. So he must have died right around here. So I wanted to find something. I Googled around, looked on YouTube, found a few DIYs, how-tos on how to make a windscreen muff, and I didn't really like what I saw on most of them. They were either too complicated, or one of them involved super gluing fabric to your phone. I'm not super gluing anything to my phone. However, I will stick them to the phone that I can get off with alcohol and a cotton ball. And so that's what I'm going to show you. The $2 GX85 windscreen dead cat muff, or in this case, a dead, what is this? This is a, oh man, I'm going to draw a blank. Anyway, so I bought two of these. You only need one of them. We might know by the end of this which is the best one, but these are $1 each, and this was $1, so that's $2. However, this was the free one right here, and this actually worked pretty good. I tested it, but it kind of limits your ability to use the screen, and it's particularly ugly. But I cut out a piece of foam from packaging material, big enough to go along the edge here and make sure that it got it all, and you just tape, rubber band it on there, and it works great. Now let's go check out the motorcycle where it's windy. Well, that made wind noises just across my ears standing in here, so I imagine that didn't work very well. So what I'm going to do here, the main thing is we need to, there's two little holes right here, those are the microphones. What I need to do is cut out a piece of this two-sided, double-sided tape, stick it on here, cut out a bit of this wombat, it's not a wombat, what is it called? I think I'm going to fold it across here and on the front so the wind doesn't leak up in the front, and then we'll have a $2 dead cat, and this can be used on pretty much any of this style of camera. Alright, these are 4 little squares right here. And so we need to measure this here. Now, I could, so the main thing is so this is the flash, and I don't want to block the flash. And I just want to make 2 little holes. I'm going to just eyeball it right now. I'm not going to I could even make a whole slit. So I'm just cutting both sides, a straight line, making a little slit here. One of these backing bits is considerably thicker than the other. I always go to the Dollar Tree to find any kind of thing like this before I go pay full price elsewhere. I mean, I could have bought a windscreen, 2 of them for like $10 on Amazon. And then rip those apart. But what would that have gotten me? Alright, so that, let's get a little bit of the corner here for the flash. And how much is this going to fold over the front? Now, this may not be the most permanent solution, but that might not be so bad because you may not want this thing on there all the time. Though, also, it's not the easiest thing to make in the field, so a semi-permanent solution, I think, is best. Alright, that pops up, doesn't get in the way so far. Might get in the way with hedgehog. It's a hedgehog. With the dead hedgehog. I'm going to leave that on there right now and get me a piece of this hedgehog. Got a seam right here. Ooh. As you can see, I'm got the Buddha here, so this isn't a very Buddhist way of doing this. And that's really there not for any kind of religious purposes, as far as you're concerned, but because it's full of water. My kids just got it for me for Father's Day, and can't really move it right now. Because it's full of water and will get all over my room. Scissors would probably be better. Let me get scissors. Okay, I got scissors. Let's just cut a little of this out. Doesn't have to be big. It would probably be better to be square though. Poor little hedgehog. Alright, this thing's going to Okay, so here's a little piece of dead hedgehog, and that's still stuck, which is good. Probably the least you get your skin oils on there, the better it will stick. And I'm going to make it so that the fur is going that way, because I don't want it to get caught up in the flash, which I never use, but if I ever do use it. Look at that. Now, according to one guy, all he did was glue fabric on there, so this has got to work better than that. So I'm going to take it out and see. It's not very windy out here, over here. I'm walking into the wind, and it's windy right there where my bike is, which you can't see. No, it's not very windy. This is not a very good windy test. Maybe if I move really fast. There's wind blowing that bag. There's somebody's COVID mask. Alright, well that's a bit of a wind blast. Going in all different directions. There's definitely wind out here. So we'll see if this does any. I should really go to the beach. It's always windy at the beach, isn't it? Frankly, I think the foam worked better than the dead hedgehog, but it's stuck on there for now, and I'll test it out a little bit more in stronger wind and see how it does compared to maybe say the Movo official dead cat that's on the nice microphone. And if they're similar, I'll leave it. If they're not, I don't know. We can always put this phone back on. But let's test it right here. That was pretty easy. $1. $1. Jot foam mounting squares. And there's plenty here to make one for every camera in your family. Alright. If you thought this was a good idea and save you any money, hit subscribe down below, and I will test this out and add that footage too. Alright, thanks.